will regret not learning this. So, what are those things you will regret not learning? So, the first thing is keys. If you don't know about your keys, that's the first foundation of your problem. In fact, all foundational issues, all foundational topics, you will regret not learning this, because a lot of people run so fast. They want to be faster than their shadows, and they just go straight to intermediate courses, classes, skipping the foundational topics. So foundational topics are the most important things in your piano playing journey, your keyboard playing journey. Now, the first thing you should understand when you start learning how to play the keyboard is keys. This topic applies to everybody, both professionals, intermediate. So I'll be telling you a lot of things you're going to regret if you don't learn it now. And if you've skipped it, even if you're a professional player right now, you've skipped it, you have to go back to the drawing board. And let's go. The first thing is keys. We all know musical keys. I'm giving my own definitions, and from my research, you can do further research on your own. Musical keys can be defined as those sounds used in music. Hopefully, there are other definitions, but for your level or for my own simple trying to push it out, I will give it at that. There are sounds in music. So you understand, in music, there are 12 keys. We know that. And the 12 keys are divided into 7 natural and 5 sharp keys. So I wouldn't have to list them. If I have to list them, the sharp keys would be C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. And you have the natural keys, which is C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So if I'm illustrating it on the keyboard to be C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, then for the natural keys, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Cool. So if you count all of it, it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool. So you need to know about keys. If you have issues with keys, that's when you're having the problem. Some people can't identify. Now, a very big secret I'll give you about keys. You look at the keyboard, you see 2 black keys, 3 black keys. Now, the first white key before the 2 black keys is key C. The second white key, the white key before the 3 black keys, key F. So if you're counting, you can't miss it. If you're counting and you come here and it's not F, it means you made a mistake from your start. The next thing that you will regret not learning is semitones and octave. Semitones and tones. Up to now, a lot of people don't understand what a semitone and a tone is. You understand? So what is a semitone? A semitone is the shortest distance on the piano. You understand? And what is a tone? A tone is the shortest combination of 2 semitones. Now, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? What I mean is, for every single key or note you press on the keyboard, or you have your piano anyways, you cannot press a note and call it a semitone. No. Now, any key that you press is called a root. A root is known as the destination you're working from. So let's say I want to work from key C. C becomes my root. If I say I want to work from C sharp becomes my root. You understand? So now, the movement you make after your root will determine if it's a semitone or a tone. So if I'm on C and I make one movement, C sharp becomes a semitone. So that's why I said semitone is the shortest distance on the piano. Do you understand? So from my root to the next key, without skipping any note, it's a semitone. Now, if I say 2 semitones, it means from my root, I'm going to count 1, 2. So 2 semitones from key C will land you in D. 2 semitones from D will land you in E. Very important. Now, what is tone? Because a lot of people miss these semitones and tone. They miss it out. I don't intend for this video to get long, so pardon me. But if you don't, I'm trying to do this so that you can actually grab, because people have missed all this stuff. So I want to make sure you actually grab it. Now, what is the tone? People, they misunderstand semitone. Tone is very simple. It's a combination of 2 semitones. So from your root point, you have C as your root. If you say, what is the tone from C? You just count 2 notes from C. 1, 2. So a tone from C is D. But 2 semitones from C is also D. So I can say but a semitone from C is C sharp. So you're counting 1 movement. But tone, you're counting 2 movements. So if I say 5 tones, you have to count 2 movements as 1 for a tone. 1, 2, 3. So 3 tones from C is F sharp. But if I say 6 semitones from C, you're only counting 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do not count your roots as a semitone or a tone. That's where people miss it. So pay attention to what a tone is, because that's a tone and a semitone. If you miss it, you will regret it, because no matter your level of playing, you will always come across tones and semitones. The next thing, and it's very bad when you're now advanced and you still have to go back to know what a tone and semitone is. The next one is flats. When they say a flat, what do they mean? A flat in music just means going backwards. That's it. That's it. So going backward, that's flat. So what is sharp? Sharp means going forward. That is, just understand the musical term, easy peasy. Now, the next thing you have to understand is an octave. If you say, okay, what is an octave? An octave is just a span of a note, from a key to another, from a key to the same key. So from key to key is an octave. So this is from C to C is an octave. You have 1 octave. That's why in this keyboard you have 1 octave, 2 octave, 3 octave, 4 octave. The 4 octave is visible here. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4. So most keyboards we have is just 5 octaves, 6 octaves. You can also see 10 octaves. So that's it. So if you don't know what an octave is, you're going to have issues. So I've explained that. The next thing you will regret not learning is your skills, most especially your major skills. Most especially your major skills. I'm not here to go into details and start telling you, okay, this is, I'm just trying to tell you things. You have to take notes that if you've missed, you have to go back to, understand it. We all know the major scales formula. The major scale formula is your root, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So root, tone. Some people say I just call it root because so that it's easier for you. So root, tone, semitone, tone, semitone. Now you see, if you don't know what a semitone and a tone is initially, there's no way you can get a major scale. It's hard. So you see, everything is progressive in this music. Then the other thing that's very important for you to know, when you've gotten your scale, you've gotten the major scale formula and the rest, the next thing that is very, very important to know is just your sofa notes. You have to know where are your sofa notes. So sofa notes are inside your major scale. So you now have your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, which is your do becomes your root, your re becomes your first tone, your semitone, tone, semitone. So you get. After then, you go to what is called number patterns. You understand? You change those sofa notes to numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Instead of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You put them in your head so that these are essential concepts that you will regret not learning if you don't learn them. So if you've mixed them or you're having issues, you have to go back to the drawing board and do what's right. The next thing that you regret not knowing is chords. When you don't know your chords, your major chord, most especially your minor chord and your diminished chord, very essential. In fact, these are the most essential chords: your major chord, your minor chord, and your diminished chord. Why are these chords essential? Because these chords are used when you want to convert your major scale, notes of a major scale. Let's say, for example, we are playing our C major scale as single notes. Now, to convert this scale to chords, we have to now change them to major, minor, major, minor, diminish, major. So if you don't know major, minor and diminished chord, that's a big problem. So go back and understand what those chords are. So once you know a major, minor, major, minor, diminished, major, you know it. It's easier for you to play on all keys. You can play on, if you go to F, major, minor, major, minor, diminished, major. You can play major scale on all keys with this same formula. But if you don't know the chords, how do you now convert the single notes? Because you're not doing major, minor, major, diminish, major. No, you have to now convert it. This is another topic. There are so many things, but this video is already too long. I don't want it to be too long. You understand? So this is what, or this is what you will regret. You will regret not learning. You will regret not learning this if you don't learn it. Now, where did I get all this I just explained? Where did I get all this stuff I just explained from? Okay, so all this stuff I just explained were gotten from my book called Speed Piano Tutorials. Here, it's a book for every levels, both beginners, intermediate, and professionals. I've talked about a lot of stuff in this book. I've talked about software notations. I've talked about scales, number patterns. I've talked about triad chords. I've talked about major, diminished. So many chords there. I've talked about finger placements, left hand, right hand finger placements. I've talked about inversions. I talked about inversions. I talked about passing chords. I talked about a lot of things. Circle of fifth, circle of fourth. Different things. How to play songs. Over 50 songs and their progressions are there. You can play. So you understand it. Tempo, bars, time signatures. Too many things that are too essential for you not to miss it. You understand? So if you want that book, check in the link of this video, like in the comment section of this video. I'm going to paste the link, and it's for a very discounted price for today. It's just 5,000 naira for today, which is less than $3. If you're somewhere maybe in France, America, or the rest, you can pay through a PayPal. There's a PayPal there, or you send the message to my email and I'll send you an account to pay to. When you get the book, it's an ebook. You get it. And if you don't, your playing or your knowledge does not improve, it's a money back guarantee. You understand? So this is what you need. Those people having foundational issues, you will continue to have foundational issues if you don't address all these stuffs. Some people, when I tell you, okay, what is this? When you send me play a chord like this, you say, you're holding minors. No, it's possible that they can be minor in those chords, but they are not minors. You understand? They are just other chords that you need to know. You need to know what are semitones, bars, time signatures, passing chords, a lot of things that people have mixed before you start playing songs and the rest, so that playing all keys will be very easy for you, and you'll be able to relate with other musicians. You'll be able, when you meet with someone, you want to talk about music, you talk well, you understand. If I'm trying to explain to you, I say, okay, you hold your seventh, your major seventh, then you flat your 7, you flat your 5, you sharp your 11. Some people are like, what is he talking about? It's because you've missed your foundation. If you didn't miss your foundation, it wouldn't be an issue for you. You understand? So get this book. If you really think you've missed something in the past that you need to correct, it's a very full package book that you need. But anyways, I've given you the tips on what you will regret if you didn't learn this, or if you regret not learning this, which are the keys, semitones, octave, flat, sharp, scales, sofa notes, number patterns, chords, and the rest. If you find this video very useful, please don't forget to share, subscribe, follow, and drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. It helps me to reach out to more persons, and it shows a very big support. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm going to see you next time in my video, and till then, have a nice day ahead. Bye.